What's going on, guys? We're back with some more Ultimate FTB. So, as you can see on the mini-map, I've been working a little bit on my Mistcraft world here. So, here's the plan. I upgraded my jetpack. I'll show you guys how to do that in a second, but it actually allows me to fly a little bit better and boost around. So anyway, I've kind of designated points that I'm going to start towers at. So there's going to be a tower over here where these blocks are. It's going to be the corner of the circle, just like on these ones here. Um, this is going to be our fire tower here. That's going to be designated solely for power and things along that line. So I've got a nuke, a whole bunch of thermal generators, and a whole bunch of magmatic engines. Now this is a setup that I have not used before, so I'm going to kind of show it off a little bit because it's really convenient. Um, so I have the pipe going down the middle, and then 3 magmatic engines connecting onto it. And on each side I have a set of liquiducts coming up. And these, again, you can just stack this indefinitely until it gets too big for me to care anymore. um, but I'm producing a constant stable energy. I think even when I run this, it actually produces the same amount. So I don't even know if these engines are using anything. They probably are. They're probably using just a little bit or a lot. I don't really know. I have 6 different pumps pumping into these ender tanks now to kind of keep this going. Where also everybody is draining the nether. But anyway, the way these things work is if you hit them with a wrench, you can turn them between orange and blue. Blue is set to receive power, orange is set to send power. If you don't have them set right, then they don't work. So for a while there, I had this entire side set to blue, and it wasn't charging as much as it should have. But anyway, that's another tale anyway. Let's jump down here. So we have quarries in Mistworlds now that we actually have stable Mistcraft worlds and enough pages to do stuff with them. We've set aside some Mistcraft worlds, and let me show you guys kind of how we're doing that. So I have my my energy tesseract here, which is made like so. You can probably see what I'm planning on making today. Energy. Helps if I can spell. There we go. Energy tesseract. So you make one of these unattuned tesseracts, which is made with diamond, hardened glass, and tin. And you use these to make an energy tesseract. And so what we have this one set, if we look at it a little bit more, if we look in the configuration, it is set to, I'm the only person that can access it, and it's set to send only mode. So this will only send energy, it will never receive energy. Whereas if we go, let's fly over to where my quarry is. Let's see, where's my quarry? I think it's right here. Yep. The quarry is set to receive energy only, and that is under here. So I've got 2 little circuits here, or 2 little conduits right here. One set to send, one set to receive. And this is set to receive only and access owners only. Now if I took this off owner only access, anyone else could access it, so we could have like a public set of power. And wow, there's a lot of a very big hole. Anyway, let's while we gently float down, let's head back to my base and continue to go over what we're talking about. So in addition to the energy tesseracts, there's item tesseracts, which I think we looked at before, where I mentioned that I was building an item tesseract. And the way this works is, again, they're set to owner only, and this one is set to receive. So this is set to receive from Spark's quarry, and this one here is set to send to Spark's sorting system. And then that's what I have here in the middle. So even though it looks like none of these things have pipes on them, there are actually facades covering diamond pipes. Again, I don't want to use the red power because I need to have power, or I need to have some sort of thing on it. So I kind of decided against that, just for the sole purpose of I don't want to take out a full stack of something like the iridium if I don't have a sorting machine set up, if I take out this full stack of iridium, the next thing that would come through the line would notice that there's an empty thing and send it there. So it just, if something gets backed up somewhere, it's just a mess. Because I've got a whole bunch of things that come through here, like all of these different dust that aren't getting sorted out right now, and rubber and things like that from the scrap box machine. It's just much easier with diamond pipes, even though they're probably a little bit laggier. Yeah. Oh, but anyway, so that's our power setup. There's another tesseract. There's a liquid tesseract that functions just the same as the ender tank, but I didn't see a need for it because I like the liquid ender tank. I mean, anybody could access this, so if someone got the frequency that I'm using and started pulling out of it, granted, I'd be very upset because I've already had people steal stuff from me on this server. I've actually had a piece of iridium go missing, which was kind of shitty, but I'm going to assume that most people are not like that and that they're not going to steal my energy. If they start stealing my lava, then I'm going to be very upset. Just that'll be just a mess. But anyway, so I have the nuke running right now. The nuke is outputting, no idea. I think it's right here. Okay, yeah. Nuke is outputting about 400, and the rest is putting out a little over 1,000, I think. So this is probably the best way to start off, because these things are cheap. This is just hardened glass and copper. It's like copper, hardened glass in the middle. And these thermal generators aren't that expensive. It's just Invar's annoying. But this guy over here is receiving about 2,000. So I guess they're really outputting about 1,600 EU per tick. So this thing's been flying. I came in and there was a stack of this, which is why we're going to work on the quantum armor. I cleaned out the old base. The only thing that's there now is the portal to the nether and the scrap box opening machine. But I went through and looked at all the machines and stuff and got all this set up just like we had before in the old Bitlimit server. And I've got like one of everything, or two of everything, sometimes four of everything. Things that obviously need a lot more, like these centrifuges, I've got 6 of, and these the industrial electrolyzers I have 6 of. I have 12 centrifuges, I'm sorry. And then the recyclers and stuff, and I've tried to get hoppers on pretty much everything, but this one was a little awkward because of, I mean, I could probably move them over a bit, but I think I'd come into the same problem regardless, just because I can't power this and give that a redstone signal. Unless, I mean, there might be another way, but I don't know. But anyway, so let's go over to my rolling machines. Now I have 6 iridium alloys in here that I've been holding on to, and I've got a bunch of iridium plates in here. So let's blow a few of those up. It's not quite enough yet. I've got some more industrial TNT here, which I've been making with the silicon dust because you can get 5 instead of 4, I think. Just me being lazy. So we have 11 iridium plates, which is good. I'll take 11. Let's take all of this off, but let's look at the jetpack before we start doing that because this is really cool. So it's just a normal electric jetpack, which is made like so, and that upgrades into an advanced, or upgrades with an advanced lap pack, which is made like that, like that, like that, and let's see what else is in it. Carbon plates we know how to make, glass fiber and all that we know how to make. This is really interesting. This is a nice little engine booster. So it's made with an overclocker upgrade, which is the water and stuff. Water and copper wire and things like that. Advanced circuits, glowstone, and advanced alloy. And then this thing here, which is 2 heat vents and a diamond. So it's really not that expensive. It's just a little annoying to make, but this is in hover mode. If I take it out of hover mode, I just rock it up in the air. I don't like it outside of hover mode. And we float gently back down. Alright, so let's start off with, I guess this would probably be our best piece to upgrade. Something else here. What is it? Is it like that? Something like that. There we go. Quantum bodysuit. Quantum body armor. So that helps us out a little bit. That gets us closer to the gravity chest. I'm probably not going to play with the power armor. I just don't really think it's worth it. There's so much upgrading and things that go into it. I'll probably look at it eventually, but just since we're looking at this kind of little bit, yeah, it'll probably be a while before we do anything with that. So let's do this one now. The legs. Boom. No. 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 What's wrong? We got one of these in a wrong spot. Huh. Which one is it? What's misplaced? Ah, the glowstone. And there we go. Alright, so the next one will be the head. And this one's not too bad. Something like that, isn't it? Maybe it's not those. Maybe it's just that. I don't know. It's been far too long since I've made one of these, and I don't make them very often. I was right. Those were all the ingredients. Then last but not least, we have our feet. So we have two. Well, I actually have to make the last part for the feet, which are rubber boots. So rubber boots, like so. Little booty. Two of those and a circuit. Voila! Full quantum. There, that makes me feel a little bit better. A little less naked. I actually feel like I can take some damage now. And we can move really fast and jump really high. But we still crack our ankles every time we jump. So, let's charge these things up real quick. I actually have a charger over here. Oh man, it's so much nicer to be able to jump around now. Oh, feels good. Oh man. So let's look at what's been going on over here. So my area is plagued with wisps. I have done nothing but kill wisps since we moved here. So I'm very eager to get our reinforcements sent out a little bit. Let's see, what else do we plan on doing soon? That was the big thing that I wanted to do. Let's get this quantum armor set up. These are going to represent the towers. I'm going to have one of each tower, like I said. The earth one will be over here, I believe, and that will have like all of our various farms and things in it. The lava one is our power source. The blue one is the tower that we have built, or the base built, and that's going to be our magic tower. And then we have this white to represent air, because it looks kind of dumb empty, and I don't think that there's something else that I would want to put in there. And that's going to be over here, and that's going to be all of our different various portals and things like that. So that's what that'll do. I can't wait to get the gravity chest again. We're like 20 something iron plates is what we need, so it'll be a while before we do anything with that. We're still just a few pages short of having a full notebook for our server, which we have most of what we need. We finally got our single biomes page. We're still looking to get lava though, because we need to have a lava world because of how how much lava we're using. I think it's a little ridiculous. But it's nice to be able to power everything out of one set. I don't think I need to up my MJ output, but I think I'm going to try and add some more of these soon. Probably do something similar to what I have here, and just make copies of these and just jet them out a little bit further. Like do another line or two, just because they're cheap, solid power. I mean, it's just they're the alternative to solar, and solar is way too expensive for us to get into right now. Let's see though. Oh, here's the item tester act that goes into the sorting system. I have all of these covered with facades, and this is, we'll kind of show you how this works. So I've got it so that nothing will ever go out of yellow or red. I think red is this side over here maybe, or no, it was this one over here where I'm standing was the red output. Let me come up here and we'll jump down inside. Now this is another reason I decided to go with the Buildcraft pipes, is because I'm able to offset it. So like I've got this sorting block here. Now this one, now normally these don't have to be sorting blocks, but I don't know, white needs to be okay. Yeah, we're good there. But anyway, I can add other blocks to come, or I can add another, like a stone pipe to come around here, or a cobblestone pipe to come around here, and go underneath and go into the chest for any of these things that I needed to. Like I could set it up so that it just goes straight down, and just goes straight into the pipe. I don't have to worry about any additional sorting. I don't have to specify colors or anything else. I don't have to have power. It's just a lot easier this way. It's a little bit laggier, that's true, but what are you going to do? I've got so much of it over here that I don't think that it'll bother us, because, like I said, we've got so much going on over here that it should filter out all of the big things. And then these are going into a recycler like we had set up before. I'm actually probably going to up the number of recyclers eventually, because right now they're just set up like we had it before, 4 of them in a line, just like that. But I can always add more. If we back it up one more, I can add another set of, or another 3 recyclers into it on each side. I can have 3 recyclers on each side. So I think that's something I'm going to do soon. But other than that, I think we're probably going to just kind of show you what everyone else is up to, because I'm going to go around and show off my quantum armor, because I'm a jerk like that. Let's see, what else have we done? I think that's pretty much everything. Like I said, I haven't been doing a whole lot that we haven't done before. I don't think I've done anything that we haven't done before. It's just, I'm going to try and keep new stuff that I haven't played with and that you haven't seen strictly to when I can record. Now, the guys over at Awesome Industries, we're going to go over to their base in a moment, have started playing with the applied electrics, or whatever it is, something like that. And it's a really neat mod. I'm definitely going to try and play around with it. I think once our base gets bigger and we start needing it, it'll be required. But anyway, so this is their base. It's kind of a space station that they've been working on. It's really cool. But this is a Mistcraft world designed with no moon, and designed with the mushroom biome, so no mobs will ever spawn, so they can keep it as dark as they want. And then this is the wither farm. So this is what we've been doing. Oh, is that just regular skeleton spawner? Did someone break it? Oh no, still withers. So they have it set up so that there's some turtles down here. Turtles kill things, and then that's my brain in a jar that we set up. But they've ran this to the point where we have 8 stacks of wither skeleton skulls. So it's a little crazy. But definitely amazing. You know, everything that they've done so far is just awesome. But let's take a look at some of the other stuff that they've got going on. These are deep storage things. You can store like 1,000,000 of something, just a ton. I don't know if they have their... We're going to have to get into one of their... We have to get inside the space station, which is somewhere over here, I think. Yep. If I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. Let's see. There's got to be a way to get in. Is this the airlock over here that I can get in? Okay, cool. More things and stuff. That's awesome. Anyway, there should be a server room somewhere here. There it is, server room. So this is what it is. I can't communicate with the controller, but you can store items on these little drives, and when you go into the storage thing, you can actually, so like you store items on drives. So like they put stacks of sand in one of these, and you store it in this drive, and then you can access it anywhere. And like these things like autocraft stuff, it's definitely one of the coolest things that I've seen in Minecraft for a while. So it's definitely one of those things that I really want to get into. Oh, so that's the easy way down there. But yeah, aside from that, there really hasn't been a whole lot of new things that we've done. Just kind of setting things up. As far as the power goes, I'm not transferring power any ridiculous way over to here. This is just all lines run under the dirt. Really not too many other things to talk about yet. So when I start playing around with some more mods, we'll get into this a little bit deeper. All the various things. But so far it's just been kind of setting up and establishing myself. I think I'm still probably, well, now with the quantum suit, I'm definitely the furthest along on the server. But we're going to work on getting this this thing set up, finishing up some towers. I mean, they're going to be huge. Don't let the size of them right now, confuse you. These things are going to be probably, let's see, not this tall, probably taller than this. I'd say at least 150, since we're still like kind of going. So yeah, I mean, they're going to be gigantic. It's just a matter of time for me to build it. I really want to get the grav suit before I start building it, so that's another thing. And then once we start setting up shops, like I said, this will be the magic one. Then this one will be the twirls and things like that. I think I'm going to leave it floating, actually, at least part of it, and kind of put the air underneath of it, like the Lumar. I think that'll look real cool. I don't know yet. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know if there's anything I'm missing, anything I should be aware of. Anything like that, because, again, there's a lot of stuff new that I'm not aware of. Oh, look at those emeralds. Yeah. But, yeah. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate your continued patronage in my lack of recording time. We've got about another month, and then I should be able to start doing a whole lot more. So, again, thanks, guys. I'll see you later.